A lot of emotions going on tonight. How do you feel the fact we're nearly at the end?
It's absolutely crazy. It's emotional, and it's amazing that we have such a big turnout again this year, and it's really overwhelming.
What have the fans been saying to you over there?
Just saying that they like my hair, and they're happy to be here, and they're excited, and it's really nice.
See a lot more. Very excited to be here.
Of course. On the one hand, I'm so excited for the world to see this film that I put my heart and soul into, and on the other hand, it's so sad for me that it's nearly over.
If you could go back 10 years and give yourself one piece of advice, what would that be?
Not to worry so much, just to enjoy it. Yeah.
You've seen so much of the three friends together on their own in this film. Did it bring you closer together as actors?
Sorry?
Did it bring you closer together as actors, this film?
Oh, definitely. This was a very challenging film, and we all had a lot that we had to pull out of ourselves, and I think it really helped having the friendship and the support that we got from each other, so definitely.
Kisses to your fans. Amazing.
I know, I can't believe it. It gets bigger every year. I have no idea how we do it.
What's going through your head when you're about to step out that car?
Here we go again. Oh my God. I feel the adrenaline I get from doing this is pretty crazy. I feel like I'm about to go over the top of a roller coaster or something. It's
great.
Strange.
It's a nice feeling.
Yeah.
I like that, yeah. Hermione goes on a real journey on this film. Did you find that challenge for her great for you as an actress?
It was great for me as an actress. I was really pushed. There were days when I was like, I have no idea how I'm going to do this. This is so hard. You know, she gets tortured. She holds Ron in her arms as he's bleeding to death. She has to say goodbye to her parents. There's some really tough stuff in there for me. But it was amazing, and I'm really proud of the performance I've given. So I couldn't be happier.
You know, you mentioned some of the stuff. We got sweat, we've got bloody scenes and all that kind of thing. Were there favourite scenes for you to film for this film, the first part?
There's a scene in the movie where Dad and I get to dance together.
David was just talking about
Really?
that.
Oh no, I don't want to bore you, but
No, tell us what your feelings were.
I just really, you know, the movie is so dark and intense, you know, right from the beginning, right through to the end, and just to have this minute where we could be silly and just be kids and just have fun was so nice.
Yeah. And a real kind of action-packed end to this whole, you know, incredible journey you guys have been on.
I know, there really is. I mean, I've been saying that this seems like the more emotional, psychological film, but actually there's a lot of action in this one as well. It's both of them are just full on.
Yeah. Right, I've got a question here from a Twitter fan. This is from Becca Nelson. She says, what scene were you the most nervous about shooting in this film?
There's a film where Bellatrix tortures Hermione, and
She's scary.
Exactly. So I was definitely nervous about that. Definitely nervous about getting tortured, especially by Helena Bonham Carter, who she just seems unhinged as Bellatrix. So that was pretty scary.
But then on the flip side, when the camera's not rolling, it's the most lovely person. So
I know. So it was really fun doing it with her, and actually I get mudblood carved into my arm, which is a horrible idea. But Helena and I it's really weird. It's a mixed bag of emotions, because I'm so proud of this film and I can't wait for it to come out, and then on the other hand I'm like, oh no, I'm not quite sure I want it all to be over. So it's both. It's been more than half my life. So I'm gonna have to figure out what my life post Potter means, but it's exciting at the same time. I guess so. I guess I needed a change, as we said before. I've been doing this for 10 years now, and I needed to feel like Emma and not Hermione. I've got another 2 years in college, and I've got another couple of projects lined up, so you know, just going to continue learning with making some good movies, hopefully. It's mixed, you know. On the one hand, I'll feel desperately sad, and on the other hand, I'll feel relieved. We're alone, and it's pretty scary, and they're really up against it, but it's the most intense and the darkest, and it's my favourite so far.
I try to think of an example of what's miraculous about this whole experience for us as filmmakers and as a studio. And one of the most beautiful things for me is the fact that three people up here, three of the actors who you all know, Dan, Ruth and Emma, at the centre of this extraordinary circus, in a way, that because of the success of the franchise, they're three of the most famous young people in the world. And yet, after this week, when you all go home and they go home, they're the most grounded, level-headed, funny, down-to-earth, graceful, generous people you could possibly meet. And there's something very beautiful about that. And for a director who's making a movie, which is about the humanity of these characters in this magical world, there could be no greater inspiration than these three who have kept their feet on the ground through all of this. So I'd like to introduce you to Daniel Radcliffe, Rupert Grint, and Emma Watson.
Very much, David. That was very, very kind to leave you, so from all three of us, thank you for saying that very, very nice thing. Hello, everybody. Yeah, I think you kind of just want to see the film at this point, I expect. And so we won't go on too long, I promise. We'll be very, very quick. And hopefully not, we'll keep to the point. Basically, we had an amazing time filming these movies. All 8 of them now, over 10 years. It was an incredible experience, and the best part of that, from my point of view, and I think I speak for all three of us, was getting to work with, as everyone has alluded to, the wealth of talent behind the camera that we are so fortunate to have in this country, and we were blessed with on the set. It was an extraordinary thing to work with so many amazing people on the crew. So thank you very much, and yeah, enjoy the film.
I know I'm biased, but prepared to be amazed. I was blown away. I hope you are too. I am very, very proud of this film, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it as much as I did making it.